You are a beautiful being of divine light. You are a spark of the divine creator. This is your divine heritage. Your divine heritage contains many attributes that are part of who you are. A major attribute is that you are part of the oneness. You are part of all that is. You share a part of the oneness with each part of creation. You are connected to each being, as well as to the plant, mineral, and animal kingdoms. The dragon within has power unknown. What is undone becomes, for your nature is one. As you view, you perceive opposite, for it is not you, yet always the mirror is reflecting too. As you become more timeless, time stops and speeds. As you become more oneness, your infinite self perceives. The cosmos is vast and within. You are becoming it once and again. You are polarity connecting as opposites touch. It is within your heart, therefore unseen for time. In your sacred space, pulses sound forms bind. Yes, your awakening is happening now, and the anguish that so many are presently experiencing is leading them inevitably and most positively towards love, as they have come to realize that there is no other meaningful direction in which to proceed. As each one calls personally on love, and it is always present or available in many forms such as forgiveness, acceptance, prayer, meditation, allowing, willingness, compassion, empathy, often in desperation as nothing else is working. They are effectively opening to the truth that they themselves are beings who are love and who desire only love. And in doing so, they are also starting to recognize that love is who all others are as well. To other part respond co-creators, their ground team, who conduct a huge amount of operations against darks on the physical and subtle plane. These ops are dealing the finishing blows to their infrastructure on Earth, in near-terrestrial space, the solar system, the galaxy, and throughout the local universe. The same occurred during the last lunar eclipse and full moon on the 28th of December that caused enormous stress on us and many countries, especially in the Middle East. One of the causes was the bombardment of high-frequency plasma, with which co-creators, through the sun, inflicted pinpoint strikes on the targeted low-vibrational regions where fighting is going on today, provoked by darks. Another cause of the negative states was the remnants of their framework on the moon, by which, in the past, they squeezed loose out of us to feed selves. How did this system come about? As part of the oneness, your divine spark, which is located in your heart center, is your constant connection with Source. It also connects you with other beings. Whenever you are around someone and you are striving to find common ground, you may find it helpful to remember that they also have a divine spark, just as you do. You share the oneness through the divine spark. You both originated from the Creator, from Source. This remembrance can serve as a starting point to find other shared perspectives. As you focus on your divine spark and the oneness, you are able to relax and connect with another attribute of your divine heritage, the quality of divine love. Divine love is a frequency or vibration rather than an emotion. The frequency of divine love is composed of pure divine light. It is the substance that is who you are. You came into existence as this pure substance when you burst forth from the Creator as a divine spark of light. Crystal skulls hold information in time. Your bones and breath walk angles and lines. You bend it and break it with every movement. You must see through time to believe without proving it. Trust only the moment, for its movement is still. It is in your moment that future potentials build. You feel and inspire to vortex life's fold. Whether silent or still, you shape future's gold. Movement is a moment of stillness to touch and contain. It is not held. It is hutched for the time of growth's gain. It is for your heart to nurture and pulse into life's vein. Movement becomes momentum as the moments align. Opposites are connecting through spirals of time. Your heart's desire is life-giving oxygen. It is pulled, transformed, and pushed within, only to feed connection once and again. God is love, is all, is the source of all of creation, is the eternal life force that provides for every need that a created being could ever conceive of. For example, as a gross oversimplification, a human body is composed of trillions of interconnected cells in a multitude of bodily systems that operate in total unity, interdependently and unfailingly. To maintain it perfectly, while knowing and honoring the fact that they are essential and irreplaceable elements within it. As humans informed, most of you have lost or forgotten this similar knowing about yourselves, and so attempt to operate as independent, autonomous beings, which you are not. Personal autonomy is seemingly an enormously powerful egoic belief system into which you have been enculturated, based on the fear of the possible imminent collapse or destruction of your bodies. And it operates to protect them while happily destroying others, if it seems in any way advantageous to do so. The moon survived. The lights and the darks continued to use their infrastructure on it. Initially, Lilith was also the higher light essence, then switched to the dark side, and only recently, after an inner Armageddon. But the negative dark and Grey's races are still where they were. In order not to bring matters to another war with them near Earth, supreme hierarchs evacuated their aspects from the moon, retaining some of its positive functions. For example, each crater is an antenna for receiving, accumulating, and relaying cosmic radiation. But the demonic aspects remained on it, and through the dark's frame impacted on Earth and Earthlings. The most defenseless victims were terrestrial women, and to save them, co-creators and their ground team conducted a special operation. This purity remains in your heart center. To reconnect with it, you simply turn your attention inward and feel the gentle vibrations that reside there. This frequency can override any other lower vibrations or emotions. It is who you are in your true essence. As you let your attention rest in the stillness of your heart center and the divine love, you are able to feel the oneness at an even greater level. Your awareness expands, and you are able to know that each being also is created from this divine love and light. Even though you may express it in different ways aligned with your free will, you and all other beings retain this pure essence at your core. When you are in challenging situations, remembering this connection may ease your perception. It allows you to express yourself in a way that is harmonious with your divine origin. Continuing to focus on your divine origin leads to a desire for highest good for all. This desire lifts your perception to a higher level. You are able to see the bigger picture. You may become aware of nuances that can lift you to even higher understandings. When viewed from a higher perspective and combined with a desire for highest good, your own frequency rises to higher levels. You have often been told that fear is the opposite to love, but this is incorrect, as there is no opposite to love because love is all. Love accepts, comforts, encourages, uplifts, and inspires those who choose to allow themselves to become aware that it is always there for them. That they are eternally and inseparably enfolded within it, instead of hiding from it, for it is indeed their true nature. Fear is an unreal sense that quickly arose in your minds when you constructed and entered into the illusion in which you experience yourselves as humans in form. and found yourselves apparently alone and abandoned in a vast universe that was unaware that you even existed. You felt and believed yourselves to be unseen, unheard, and unloved. And this was terrifying for the individuality that you now identified as yourself, your physical body, and its ego, and neither of those are real. Your true state, your true knowledge of yourself as one with God, was lost and forgotten on entering the illusion and replaced by a deep sense of unbearable isolation. And as you well know, the whole purpose of constructing and entering into the illusion was to experience separation. A different thing happened with the moon. The first attempts ended in failure. To self-purify the lunar core, co-creators attempted to restart it with a good configuration. But the moon could not cope and failed to independently remove the plugged-in chip, despite taking source's primordial energy. Then co-creators put in the core the aspects of some logos who participated in the solar system's creation. That trying didn't help either. The black part of the core lowered its whole body vibrations so intensely that a dangerous malfunction occurred. The logo's aspects had to be immediately withdrawn back. The operation plan had to be changed urgently. After a comprehensive and in-depth analysis, Ops participants designed a new strategy. To implement it, in the next full moon, the ground team went to Temple Plateau in one South European mountain region. There, by joint efforts of co-creators on the subtle plane and group members from surface, the sizes of Moon's core and lunar crystal grid were first enlarged and then implanted with aspects of the Pleroma's supreme hierarchs. They invited light warriors to do the same, and it was immediately executed. Their feelings were fantastic. As you ask for highest good, this allows the higher realms to assist you after you ask for our help. Because of free will, we are only allowed to help after our assistance is requested. This can lead to a working partnership between you and the higher realms. We are able to bring inspiration and insights as you select the possibilities that you feel will help you move forward on your path as a divine being of light. This allows you to serve as a bridge for highest good between the dimensions. You may wish to increase this connection by focusing on your divine origin regularly. In your quiet time, allow your attention to relax into your divine spark in your heart center. Feel the love, light, and purity. They are your heritage. Allow this high frequency to permeate your entire being. You are part of the oneness, and you ask for highest good. To awaken is to know yourselves once more as you truly are, a differentiated and individuated divine being in eternal, inseparable union with God. Knowing that once more will fill you with joy and wonder. It is an amazing, ongoing experience that has never ceased to amaze and delight you in every moment. Even though you appear to have been in an eons-long state of forgetfulness of this unchangeable divine truth. You have a saying, home is where the heart is. Truly, your heart is always and uninterruptedly expressing itself within the divine heart, because that is where it resides in every moment of your existence. You are love. That is your natural and eternal state, and any sense or feeling you may experience that is not in perfect alignment with this divine truth is totally and completely invalid. You are all beings of intense perfection and beauty, infinite perfection and beauty, because that is how God created you, because it is the only way that she could create you. Your awakening is your awakening from seemingly eons of pain, suffering and the trauma of unworthiness which have never occurred and which could never occur.